My name is Christina Guajardo Arnold. I come from a proud Mexican-American family. My grandparents, Daniel and Lupe Vargas, were one of the first Mexican families to settle here in Grand Rapids. From an early age, I was taught the importance of family, education, and community. My grandparents were my role models. They were the hands and hearts that truly served our community and people for good, advocates of social justice and change. My grandparents fought for migrant worker rights and living conditions. They were supporters of education, champions for all students. They were community leaders who created connections for our Latino community to succeed. I am Christina Guajardo Arnold, and I am the proud granddaughter of Daniel and Lupe Vargas, role models of change, leaders of acceptance. I was born one of 7 children, raised by a single mom in a family that didn't exactly fit the mold of the Grand Rapids public schools of the past. Living in a predominantly Caucasian section of Grand Rapids, we were the only Mexican-American family in our neighborhood and only one of 2 families in our elementary school. As my brothers and sisters and I grew up, we began to see the community change. Those who were the minority became the majority, and diversity flourished within our city. When I entered Ottawa Hills High School, I became part of something bigger, more proud of who I was and where I came from. And I also have to mention that elementary school was Brookside and middle school was Burton Junior High. My commitment to education, equity, and community was passed on to me by my grandparents. First as a student at GRPS, and then into my career as the founding director of the Bob and Alicia Woodrick Center for Equity and Inclusion at Grand Rapids Community College. I am Christina Guajardo Arnold. I am so proud that my story has continued both as a proud parent of a GRPS alumna and as a board member of the Student Advancement Foundation. My daughter Allison had a somewhat similar experience. Much like I felt growing up, she never really fit in to the preconceived ideas her private school subscribed to. Having attended a private school through 8th grade, she longed for an environment where she could be free to express herself and at the same time be surrounded by students of different backgrounds and of diverse thought and opinion. Allison transferred to Grand Rapids City High, beginning her 9th grade year and knowing absolutely no one. Like many of our youth today, Allison struggled. Her father and I watched as our beloved daughter was diagnosed and hospitalized, with anorexia, anxiety, and depression. We felt helpless. Our hearts broke for her in her pain. But a glimmer of light and hope broke free. Music, reading, and art and writing became her sole source of expression and healing. The teachers and counselors at City cultivated her creativity. They encouraged her to create, they inspired her expression, and they championed her healing. They allowed her to be my Allison. I often play in my head the many different scenarios and outcomes that could have happened. I know in my heart that without the consistent support of the family and counselors and teachers and friends at City, my daughter's life could be very different. Perhaps she wouldn't have gone on to graduate as valedictorian from City High in 2013, and perhaps she wouldn't have had the opportunity to be a Wolverine at the University of Michigan. And perhaps her father and I wouldn't have the privilege to witness her graduating from the University of Michigan in just 2 days, on Friday and Saturday. She's also off the payroll at that time, too. My daughter is very fortunate. She is surrounded by individuals who truly cared for her well-being. Sadly, not all of our youth are afforded the same opportunities, guidance, or freedom to express themselves through their creativity. Today, I see her light of strength, her passion for social justice, and kindness shine, and know, without a doubt, her public education through GRPS has made a significant impact on her life, as it did on mine and the lives around her. She has grown into a vibrant, creative young woman because teachers, counselors, and friends united together and gave her the strength to overcome. I will forever be grateful for the staff and administration at GRPS. And I also want to recognize her art teacher who's here tonight, Ms. Kay, who was significant in her healing. And her counselor, Danielle Roston, if you're here, but City really was her hope in her future. I couldn't be prouder of who she is and what she has become. I'm here this evening sharing my story and my daughter's story to show this room the power we have when we unite. I'm here as an advocate for our students, all of our students. We, all in this room, are the link, the community, to ensure our students are given every opportunity to succeed, regardless of the circumstances they are in. We must unite for our kids, our students, our future. I'd like to take a moment to share with you something Allison wrote and shared with her peers during her graduation speech from City. Last month, I was taking a walk on the beach with the waves crashing against my feet. As I would take one step and begin another, the waves would wipe away my imprint. I began to speed up my pace to see how many imprints I could make before the waves wiped them away. Then I began to think how many footprints have been made along that beach. Thousands and thousands, perhaps millions. Although each physical print has been washed away, that person's print has stayed in that moment in time. Who they were, their thoughts and feelings, how they've treated others, and the world around them. The millions of people who walked on that beach had a story, just like each of us in this room. My question is, what do you want yours to say about you? With each new beginning, like the waves, we have a chance to begin again. Decide what type of footprint we want to leave on this world. We have this gift, not only those graduating today, but everyone in these seats here tonight. What do you want your legacy to be? How do you want to be remembered? And what can you contribute to make this world a better place for everyone? Tonight is a celebration of our great community uniting together around our students, our community's future, and our school district. You choose to unite with us tonight, and I want to say thank you. But most importantly, so do the students. You will find at your place a handmade bracelet or bookmark made just for you by a GRPS student. This small token represents our gratitude for your support, your time, your friendship to unite on behalf of their future. I am thankful for the blessings that have allowed me to support the dreams of our students, and tonight I have the privilege of asking you to join me in this important work. I'm thrilled to share with you that we have already raised $257,000 tonight. But we have the opportunity to reach even higher. Together with everyone in this room, we have a goal to raise $334,000. One critical way that you can support the students of Grand Rapids Public Schools is by joining the Student Advancement Foundation Honor Society. The Honor Society giving levels are in some ways symbolic, but they represent the real cost of our work. The first giving level is a gift of $1,000, which is just $83 per month or $20 a week. $1,000 is the approximate cost of providing art supplies to one school for a year. A gift at this level will help develop our next generation of creative problem solvers. Will you consider a gift of $1,800 or $150 per month? This generous gift will allow 200 students to discover the natural wonders at Blandford Nature Center. Some of you may be in a position to give more. Perhaps you would consider a gift of $7,500. You could help purchase approximately 375 books for the library. We are incredibly grateful to you for making a difference in the lives of the students of Grand Rapids Public Schools. If you are joining me as a member of the Honor Society, my personal thanks for your generous support. While we started out by introducing the Honor Society, we know and respect that we all have different financial means. Please know that you can make a tremendous impact at any giving level. In fact, a gift of only $120 or $10 per month sponsors 4 students who want to join the basketball team. A gift of $25 per month could help ensure strings music program at an elementary school. And a gift of $45 per month is the cost of transportation for one class trip each month, so that students can learn in real-world, hands-on experiences like the Frederick Meyer Gardens, Blandford Nature Center, the Grand Rapids Civic Theater, and so much more. On your table, you will find a pledge card. Please take a moment to review and complete it now. As you make your gift, we have volunteers ready to help collect those cards at the ballroom doors as you leave this evening. So whatever gift you choose to make today, whether it's joining the Honor Society, making a gift at another level, or if you simply given the gift of your valuable time to be here, I sincerely thank each and every one of you. When we invest in our kids, we invest in our future. A future of hope and a future of understanding for our students and our community. When our kids succeed, we all succeed. Let's unite together tonight and ensure a more vibrant future for all our students and our entire community. Thank you so much for being here.